Hey guys, it's Nathan, new 52 here, and today we're just going to do another Injustice Gods Among Us video, and we're going to be talking about basically what's happening in the next Suicide Squad 2.11 update. So basically they confirmed 3 of the characters, and we'll talk about that later, so let's get right into it. So recently on the Injustice Gods Among Us mobile forums, they released this image of Suicide Squad Harley Quinn, and she looks amazing. And so today we're just going to be going through and inspecting the image and see what it tells us about the next update, which will probably happen sometime next week. So when we look at this picture again, we get to see a large image of Suicide Squad Harley Quinn, as well as her card and her health and damage, as well as her passive and her description of a passive, which we'll get into later. And now let's take a closer look at her card here. As you can see, her stats are huge. At level 1, her base stats for her damage, it is 1,250, which is utterly huge. That's the second highest damage in the game. And her health is 1,550. That is a ton of health. So it looks like she will be really OP, and with support cards, augmentations, she will get really, really good. I actually think that will be the highest health in the game. Another look at the picture, and we can see that her passive is called It's What We Do. So Harley Quinn's passive here tells us a bit more about her, and also her chemistry with the other Suicide Squad characters coming out on Injustice Gods Among Us. It also reveals what these other characters will be. So the passive's description says Harley has an extra trick in her bag of tricks. If Suicide Squad DEADSHOT is on your team, Dynamite turns to C4, and if you have a Suicide Squad, the Joker on your team, the Joker picture brings him in for an attack. So if you did not know what Harley Quinn's bag of tricks is, it's actually all the Harley Quinn's second attack. So this is kind of different to all the other characters on Injustice Gods Among Us. Usually if you've got different variations of a character, they all have the same first attack and have different second attacks. But with the Harley Quinns, all their second attacks are the same and their first attacks all vary, which means we will see a new first attack from Suicide Squad Harley Quinn. So Bag O' Tricks is basically Harley Quinn's second move, and when you open it up, it comes up with kind of a spinning wheel when you can choose between 3 random effects. Now the first effect is a Dynamite, which is actually unblockable, and it deals a lot of damage on your team. Now the second buff that Harley Quinn's Bag O' Tricks presents is actually a health gain, where Harley Quinn basically heals the entire team with a bit of health. So the final buff of the Bag O' Tricks is a damage boost, where Harley applies to her and her whole team basically a love heart aura, which basically gives them a damage boost. And each of the buffs on Harley Quinn's Bag O' Tricks spinning wheel is represented by a picture. Health boost is represented by a rose. The Dynamite is represented by, well, Dynamite, and the damage boost is represented by a picture of Harley Quinn's one and only puddin', the Joker. So it says on the passive that Harley has an extra trick in her bag of tricks, and it also says that if you have a Suicide Squad Joker on your team, when you choose the Joker picture on a bag of tricks, it will bring the Joker in for a surprise attack, which might kind of be like Arkham Knight Harley Quinn's passive, where she has a chance to attack the opponent when they tag in. So it also says on the passive that if you have Suicide Squad DEADSHOT on your team, then the Dynamite that you throw when the Dynamite buff comes out turns into C4. Now for those of you who didn't know, C4 is actually a high yield damage explosive, which was developed by the United Kingdom and is used by the United States, and it is highly dangerous, and it sounds like something that DEADSHOT would definitely use. So when I first saw this passive, 2 things came into mind. The first thing was, oh, what a cool passive. And the second thing was, holy crap, we get to see DEADSHOT in Injustice Gods Among Us. What the hell? That is absolutely amazing. We usually never get to see an entire new character on Injustice Gods Among Us. It has been so long since NetherRealm have developed a new character for Injustice Mobile, and it would be so cool. We get to see a new super move. Oh my god, we get to see a new second attack, first attack, a whole new character. How cool is that? And what's better, not only do we get a new character on Injustice Gods Among Us, it also is DEADSHOT. DEADSHOT is badass as hell. I love him, he is so cool, and I cannot wait to see him in Suicide Squad. We also get to see the Joker, but I'm obviously not as excited as for the Joker as I am for Deadshot, because we've seen the Joker before. But Jared Leto Joker would still look pretty cool with the tattoos on his body. I mean, that is pretty cool. So overall, Suicide Squad Harley Quinn and the Suicide Squad update look amazing. Suicide Squad Harley Quinn has amazing stats, an alright passive. She also has a confirmed super move and number 2 move. But I'm more excited for Deadshot and the Joker. I'm honestly more excited for Joker than Harley Quinn because he looks so cool. And also Deadshot is a character we've never seen before. So I'm really excited for this next update. And I cannot wait for it. I actually cannot wait. I hope that there are even more Suicide Squad characters. Like maybe Katana or even El Diablo. That would be so cool. So we do not know when this update will come out, but our best bet is after the current Villains Gauntlet that's going on, and currently it's the Apocalypse Darkseid Challenge, and that ends on Friday, which is basically Thursday for all you American people, by the way. So this update is probably the one I've looked the most forward to on Injustice Goes Among Us. Come on, guys. We get Deadshot. Is there any more you need to ask? I also cannot wait for the Suicide Squad movie. Let me know in the comments if you cannot wait for that. Also, be sure to check out my other 2.11 Suicide Squad video. Link will be in the description, as well as to my friends' channels. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoy this video. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.